guys, it's Sim, and this is Wrestling Unlimited, as tonight is the AEW World's End pay-per-view from the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York. 12 matches have so far been announced for the show. We've got 3 on the pre-show, or the 0 hour, and then we have 9 on the main card. And with that, we're going to look at all the matches that have been announced for the show, see which matches have betting odds attached to them, and give you my predictions for the show as well. So let's kick it off with the 0 hour. First off, on the 0 hour, we do know that we will be getting a 20-man battle royal. The winner of this match does get a shot at the TNT Championship anytime, anywhere. Who's in this match, though? That we don't know. Moving forward, announced last night on Rampage, Willow Nightingale will be going one-on-one with Chris Statlander. Now, as far as this match does go, I'll make a prediction, but don't really have a full-fledged prediction as far as, does it really matter who wins this match, whether it's Willow or Chris Statlander? In the AEW women's division, and this is not a knock on the women, this is a knock on Tony and his booking, most of the women kind of are treated like plug and play, and it's like, oh, we need somebody this week, we'll just grab you. We need somebody this week, we'll just throw you here. And so, half of the time, especially with matches like this, it doesn't matter who wins, but if I'm gonna make a prediction, it's tough because it's 2 baby faces, but I'm going to say Chris Statlander. Moving forward in an FTW rules match with the FTW Championship on the line, Hook will be defending against Wheeler Yuta. Now, this should be a really fun match. Wheeler Yuta is already the ROH Pure Champion, so for that right there, I don't see him holding 2 belts, and I think Hook retains the title tonight. Moving on to the main card, it's an 8-man tag team match, where on one side, it is Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin, taking on the team of Ricky Starks, Big Bill, Konosuke Takeshita, and Powerhouse Hobbs. Now, this match has been changed since it was originally announced. Originally, Kyle Fletcher was in the match, not Konosuke Takeshita, but then the next day, graphic came out that said, nope, it's Takeshita, not Fletcher. As far as my prediction does go, I do think this is going to go to the babyface team, especially with Sting being on that team. And this is Sting's retirement tour right now leading up to Revolution. I just don't see Sting losing. With that, as far as the betting odds do go, they feel it's the same way. The babyface side is favored at a -400 to defeat the heels at a +250. Moving forward, we do know that we got Swerve Strickland against Keith Lee. Now, this match has been a long time coming. They've been teasing doing this match for some time now, and we're finally getting it here tonight. As far as the winner does go, it's got to be Swerve. Swerve's got the momentum. Swerve is the one they're pushing. Give the big win to Swerve. As far as the betting odds do go, looking down here, Swerve is favored at a -500 to defeat Keith Lee at a +300. In another singles match, it's Andrade El Idolo taking on Miro. Now, this is a weird one, and the story here is kind of weird as well, because at first, it was more of Miro's mad at CJ for getting other clients, and Andrade's now her client, so he's going after Andrade, but then Miro came out on social media and was like, no, I'm not going after Andrade because of CJ, I just want to fight him, and this, I don't know. But as far as the winner does go, there's another match that I don't think it cares or matters at that. So I'm just going to say Andrade. Andrade El Idolo is coming off of the momentum of the Continental Classic, so why not keep that momentum going and give him a big win over Miro? Yet, if you listen to Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez, they insinuated the other night that Miro does not like to do the job. So we'll see who wins here tonight. Even on Commentary Wednesday, they insinuated that it doesn't matter who wins. Moving forward in an all-star 8-man tag, it's Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia taking on the team of Jay White, Brody King, Jay Lethal, and Roosh. Basically, these are all the guys that were in the Continental Classic that didn't make the finals and is not called Andrade El Idolo. Andrade does have the match with Miro we just talked about, and everybody else in the Continental Classic that didn't make the finals, Mox and Eddie, well, they're in this match. And I'm trying to think, who wins this match? I can see it either way. What I want from this match, I don't care who wins. I want them to build some stories out of this match, to build some programs out of this match. So if I have to pick a winner, though, I'm going to pick the baby faces and say maybe Danielson pins Lethal or something. As far as the betting odds do go, they also have the baby faces at a favorite at a -140 to defeat the heels at a plus 100. Moving forward to title matches with the TBS Championship on the line, Julia Hart will be defending against Abaddon. Abaddon did recently lose a match for the Women's Championship back when Hikaru Shida was still the champion. So now just giving her this match here, granted, she has picked up a couple of wins, but it does feel random, especially after she did just recently, like less than 2 months ago, if even that, lose with the big title on the line. But Julia Hart's the star. Abaddon's just here to take the pin, give somebody for Julia Hart to face, so I say Julia Hart retains the title. As far as the betting odds do go, Julia Hart is a massive favorite at a minus 10,000 to win and retain over Abaddon at a plus 1,200. Moving forward with the AEW Women's World Championship on the line, it's Timeless Toni Storm defending against Riho. This is another match where I feel like they just need a woman for the champion to beat. There's no chance Riho wins this match. Toni Storm is going to retain. They've been pushing hard that Riho could beat Toni Storm because she is a former women's champion in AEW, but I don't think any of that matters. Riho ain't winning. Toni's picking up the win, and that's where I'm going. As far as the betting odds do go, they also see Toni Storm as a huge, massive favorite, as Toni Storm sits at a minus 10,000 to win and retain over Riho at a plus 1,200. Moving forward in a no DQ match with the TNT Championship on the line is Christian Cage defending against Adam Copeland. Now, the two were supposed to have a sit-down interview this past Wednesday with Lexi Nair on Dynamite, and that never happened. Copeland showed up late and then just brawled with Christian. As far as who wins this match, this is a toughie. I can see it going either way. I can see the argument of Christian should retain, but I can also see the argument of put the title on Copeland and see where that can go. As far as my prediction does go, I want Christian to retain, but there's just something deep down inside of me that says, no, we're getting a title change, and Copeland's winning the belt. So at that, I'm saying Adam Copeland, your new TNT champion. As far as the betting odds do go, they also have Copeland as the favorite at a minus 180 to defeat Christian Cage at a plus 130. Now moving forward in the finals of the Continental Classic, it's the Gold League winner, Jon Moxley, taking on the Blue League winner, Eddie Kingston. As far as this match does go, I think Eddie Kingston's going to pick up the victory here. I think Eddie Kingston, who put his ROH World Championship and his NJPW Strong Openweight Championship on the line, is going to come out victorious and become the Triple Crown champion. I think him putting those titles on the line basically solidified him winning the whole thing. They did the storyline in the tournament where, oh my God, he's down and out. He's got to keep winning now to be alive and this and that. And then boom, he makes the finals, beating Danielson in probably the best match of the tournament thus far. But with that, I think Eddie Kingston is going to pick up the victory, be the first inaugural Continental Classic winner, and become that American Triple Crown champion. As far as the betting odds do go, looking down here, Eddie Kingston is favored at a minus 500 to defeat Jon Moxley at a plus 300. And finally, in the main event, with the AEW World Championship on the line, it's MJF defending against Samoa Joe. Now, this is another tough one because I can see it going a couple of different ways. You got MJF as the champion. He retains, whatever, cool. But there's a couple things lingering that can lead to Joe winning. A, MJF is hurt. MJF is not at 100%. So Joe could maybe even just steamroll through him. B, the devil and his henchmen. What if the devil and his henchmen try to get involved and screw MJF out of the belt? And C, MJF's contract. Many think that he's already signed a new contract, but if he hasn't, could Tony Khan keep that belt on him even though his contract is set to expire on Monday? A number of factors here do lead to a number of different scenarios, most leading probably to Joe winning the belt, but I think storyline-wise, MJF is walking out and still AEW World Champion. As far as the betting odds do go, looking down here, at a minus 200, MJF is favored to win and retain the title over Joe at a plus 150. With that, guys, that is everything that has been announced for tonight's AEW World's End pay-per-view from the Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York. Remember, following the show, we will be going live on YouTube and Twitch to break it all down, to give you my thoughts and review everything that takes place tonight. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later following World's End. Have a good one, guys.